So why do you do what you do? You know, if you're a homekeeper, or what is that how you call it? A house, a homemaker. If you're a homemaker, obviously you're not doing it for money because that's the hardest job in the world, but yet nobody pays you, correct? And you're underappreciated. That's mostly for moms, correct? So you're doing that for love. But if you're working, let's say at a fast food restaurant, unless you really love grease and hamburger, I think you're doing that for money, correct? So most of us in the real world, in the corporate world, most of us, we do what we do because of money. And then they say that if you're going to do something that you love, pertaining to work, pertaining to a career, you would appreciate it, and your work days will be faster. Your 8 hours will just go. You're like, what? It's done? I want to work more overtime. That's if you love what you're doing, right? It's usually us here at church, right? When we're done, he's going to close in prayer? What? It's only been 2 hours. Right? If we love it, we can't get enough of it, correct? Nobody even has to talk us into doing it. We don't want to be stopped. If it's something that we love, we do it wholeheartedly and we're committed. Nobody needs to talk us into it. And we're going to be seeing this through these verses we're going to be reading from chapter 12, verses 13 to 21 until 13, 1 to 2. I thought we were going to be done with Second Corinthians, but no. God wanted me to continue with the other ones next week. So let's begin. This is our introduction. Jesus replied, this is from Mark 12, 29 to 31. Jesus replied, the most important commandment is this. Listen, O Israel, the Lord our God is the one and only Lord, and you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, all your strength. The second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. No other commandment is greater than these. Jesus cited these two commandments as the most important ones and presented them as one. You can't go one without the other. The love for God should naturally issue our love for others. Don't you see that? Our love for God results into us loving other people. There's no other way of putting it. It's a byproduct of our love for God. For us to love others, for us to love our spouse, our children, there's that natural love that you can produce. But then when things go astray, when the person becomes unloving or they make it very difficult for you to love them, then you need God's love, right? That's when you need God's love. Jesus ended the debate here because they were very good during that time in making, this is heavier, this is light, this is minimal on the commandments. They were ranking or putting criterias on the commandments. And Jesus basically ended it on these two commandments, all the commandments hang on. But these two commandments are presented as equally, if you see it there. The second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself.